The two cases in Ohio involve couples who sued the state, demanding that their marriages be recognized.
They deal with birth and death certificates. Local 12's Angenette Levy is downtown with how the couples and their attorney feel about today's arguments. Hi, Angenette.
Hi, Cammie. You know, this was a really big day for all of these couples. They came here to the federal courthouse and listened to all of the oral arguments, and tonight they say they're feeling very optimistic.
We just want to be treated as a family because we are a family. We both take care of him.
Brittani Henry-Rogers and Brittni Rogers sued the state of Ohio so both of their names would appear on Jayseon's birth certificate. They won and now hope the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals will uphold that decision.
We want him to grow up knowing that he has two parents and his names will possibly go in history books.
The couples want the state of Ohio to recognize their marriages since they were performed in states where same-sex marriage is legal.
These kids are discriminated against and hurt a great deal by this policy, and that's wrong. It's wrong as a fundamental law matter, it's wrong as a matter of equal protection, and we think the Supreme Court will ultimately say that.
What do we want? Marriage equality! When do we want it? Now!
Supporters of same-sex marriage rallied on Fountain Square, while opponents hoped for a ruling that upheld the bans.
We are encouraging people across the four-state area throughout the Sixth Circuit to pray. Encouraging actually at this point over 10,000 churches to pray and pray for wisdom for the judges.
Jim Obergefell and John Arthur's case was also argued today. They were married in Maryland and sued to have Jim named as surviving spouse on John's death certificate.
I can't imagine how that would help the state to say, no, Jim, sorry, your marriage no longer exists.
And Ruby No McCracken's mothers are hopeful their names will remain on their daughter's birth certificate and that other couples will one day benefit from their fight.
We're going to look back at this and just think, what in the world were people thinking? You know, just like the civil rights movements and, you know, women's rights to vote.
And today, much of the nation's attention was focused right here on Cincinnati because 4 states were involved in all of these arguments. Now, the Ohio Attorney General's office declined to comment on camera, but in court today argued in favor of upholding Ohio's ban. A ruling on all of these cases is expected in a month or two. Reporting live from the federal courthouse, Angenette Levy, Local 12 News. Cammie and Rob?
All right, thanks, Angenette. And since the U.S. Supreme Court struck down part of the Defense of Marriage Act last summer, there have been 19 court decisions in favor of same-sex marriage.
And the cases could ultimately end up in the Supreme Court. In fact, likely will. Same-sex marriage is legal in 19 states and the District of Columbia right now.